Good morning. How are you? Boker Tov. It's Tuesday. Yep, that means it must be Torah Tuesday. I hope the sun is shining and it looks really nice outside where you are. It's gorgeous here. Love it. Well, this morning we're going to talk about Parsha Kedoshim. Kedoshim means holy. A lot of people think that this is the holiest Parsha because of what it says. That's an interesting idea. Well, I'm going to read you some and you'll see what you think. Okay? Here we go. The sirens will blare in the night. Everyone who has power sits glued to their television set or computer screen. Children and the elderly are ushered into basements. Food and flashlights are handed out. Everyone huddles together waiting for something to happen. The storm finally comes. 200-mile-an-hour winds picks up everything, tossing around cars and household appliances alike. Entire roofs are taken off houses. Shopping centers are reduced to a pile of trash. The wind finally subsides, leaving only a hard rain. As soon as the sirens stop wailing, people slowly come out of their shelters. The cell phone, Twitter, Facebook become the lifeline to the outside world. Are you okay? What about? Anybody heard from? And so it goes. Who needs food, shelter, medical care? Again, it's the cell phone, Twitter, Facebook connecting people in need with the people who care. The word is spread. Come to the J for hot showers and Wi-Fi. School buses start to roll to the affected neighborhoods to transport the lost and lonely to shelter. Someone has a truck. Someone else has a chainsaw. The relief agencies, churches, schools, synagogues, they all set up shelters and food stations. Well, this is the essence of Parsha Kedoshim. Love your neighbor as yourself. I am Adonai. Neighbor or stranger, it doesn't matter. God wants us, no demands, that we treat each other with the same respect and compassion that we would ask others for ourselves. When Hillel was asked to sum up everything in the Torah, he said, "What is hateful to you, do not do to your neighbor." Rabbi Akiva said that love your neighbor as yourself is the greatest principle of Torah. So, why is it only when we seem to come together as one people when a disaster strikes? Are we not made, all of us, in the image of God? All of us? How can we tolerate and we make war? How can we tolerate homelessness and hunger in our everyday lives? How can we discriminate against other people, LGBT, other people? Ask ourselves, why and what can we do to make a difference? Now, I bring this up because in this week's Parsha, we talk about the mitzvot or commandments that are very controversial, the most controversial in the Torah. This is where we find out about adultery, and we find out about not marrying your sister, and we find out about, well, the anti-gay passage. Okay? A man shall not lieth with another man like his wife. Okay? But it's very interesting that when people point and they use this Parsha to make their point, usually discriminating against somebody, they don't bother mentioning the other part about you'll treat people, okay, love your neighbor as yourself, because I am Adonai, I am God. It's amazing how they skip over that part. And when they mention all the mitzvot that are mentioned in this Parsha, it's the top 10. It's the 10 commandments again. And they add some others. Okay. So it's amazing to me how they pick and choose when people are discriminating. They don't remember the part about love your neighbor as yourself. No, they're picking on other people. They're using this to discriminate. So, to sum it up, we all come together, and that's phenomenal when there's a disaster. Unfortunately, we have disasters. We all come together, that's phenomenal, that's great. Okay? But why can't we come together on everything like that? Why do we have to discriminate? And of course, why do we have to use the Torah to justify it? Well, I hope you learned something. I hope you enjoyed yourself. Leave me comments, likes, carrier pigeons, whatever. Until next week, I'll see you Tuesday for Torah Tuesday. Have a good week.